Hey viewers, welcome to another game of Casual Pro Gamer. This is game number 4 of Mouz Vortix in the bottom left versus aTnSocke in the bottom right. So we have another Zerg versus Protoss, obviously, since this is game 4. It's all the same races all the time. Oh my god, that was bad. Anyhow, we are going to see the same setup, so they're pretty close together this time. Let's see if they scout the correct direction this time. So, yeah, if you don't want to get spoiled, go do something else. No, go watch the first games. And you should watch the first games anyway. I don't know what people have with just watching game 4 or game 5 of a series. I will put up anti-spoiler games, by the way, if this is the final game. So, yeah, it is best of 5, so that would mean 1 spoiler video if this is going to be the end of the series. But yeah, for now, if you don't want to get spoiled, then I suggest that you go watch the other games first, because I'm going to spoil it right now. Yeah, you can spoil it as well. Yeah, you can't see her, but there's a cat over here. Come on, show yourself. Woohoo! Nice. Hi, my name is Rose. Well, this is one of my my cuddliest cats. I have 4 cats. But anyway, yeah, I don't know what I was talking about. Oh, I was talking about who won already. So it is 2 versus 1 currently for the Protoss player, Mr. Socke. And yeah, he pulled off a great win in game 1 and in game 3. And we will see if he can manage to do it again. So game 2 and game 3 were pretty much the same game, except that the reply from our Protoss player was completely different. So it was kind of a similar game, but because the reply was different, so he built different units. He also kept his units better together this time and outside of his base instead of waiting until the Hydras actually pulled into his base. Yeah, the overall just strategy was better, and that is awesome, because that means that he actually learned from his first game. We see that the base is coming up, and I'm going to feed my cat here a little bit because she's being really annoying. Well, you can't see that, but it's really hard to cast if someone is trying to eat your hand all the time. Here, there you go. So, we do have some Zerglings coming in, but it is obviously scouted by this this probe that actually followed them around. And let's just pull the... No, stop. Yeah, it should stop doing that. Following the units all the time. So we do have 3 Zerglings in the base now, because the cannon didn't actually prevent them from coming in here. And 3 Zerglings, that should be enough to at least pick off 1 drone. And is he going to be able to do it? A couple of drones pulled off the line. Yeah, 1 drone and maybe a second one. Yeah, the drones were pulled off the line there for a moment, and there again, and that is going to cost him a bit of minerals. So even though, oh, 2 drones, nicely done. That's very, very good micro. And now finally the Zealot is coming out. So yeah, the early expand without going for a wall off or a complete wall off, that is really risky, and you can see here why. Of course, this is a 4-player map, so maybe he just counted on the fact that there was only a 1 in 3 chance that his opponent was actually going to scout him straight away and send out Zerglings to break his, well, to run past his front. And he might actually go for a 3rd snipe. Oh, he could have gotten this one. This one is open. No, we're going to just... Okay, we're going to do nothing. Okay, he waited too long. Now the Stalker is out, and the Stalker is obviously going to defeat all of this because it is ranged and you can't really run away from it. So you might as well, yeah, try to do some damage, but it's, yeah, over. Whatever. That being said, he did expand twice in, well, while he was harassing, because he could see everything that was going on. And he knew that the Zealot wasn't coming in to harass him. He knew that this Stalker, so the first Stalker that was being produced, would have to be defensive, because, well, he had Zerglings in the base. And that, of course, well, was very effective. I mean, he lost 4 Zerglings, but he killed 2 drones probes, sorry, and the probes are worth way more, especially early game. So he came out ahead in, well, everything except for the number of units lost. But for the rest, he came out ahead in everything. He also was able to expand an extra time because he put on that pressure. And we now have a mothership core that is just going to do some damage to the Zerglings. And this Zergling might actually get past all this. Nope, it's not. Getting killed. So, yeah, we have some Zerglings just defending the base. They did find the pylon. I don't really understand why every Protoss builds pylons that far forward that early in the game. I mean, it's not like he was planning to build a whole army there. So the slow goes down and it's not going to do anything. Well, it's going to allow the Stalker to get away a little bit further and maybe, just maybe, get out of there. Well, it seems that he can actually get out of here. Second Stalker coming up, that should do the trick. I guess he used the Time Warp because he had nothing better to do with the energy for now. The recall and the photon overcharge are not going to be super useful for now. So I guess the Time Warp did save his Stalker, and yeah, that was worth it. The Zergling coming in, scouting that there's no base coming up, and with this entire army over here, he should be able to hold this off pretty easily. There should be no problem here. He has plenty of units available, and even though there are roaches on his front, he has plenty of force fields to hold them off. And he has a cannon which outranges them by quite a lot. It's range 7 versus, I believe, range 4. Yeah, well, can't believe I actually remembered that. I hadn't checked that in so long. What is it? These guys don't have range, right? No, they don't have range. They do have a double attack, so they do double the damage that's actually advertised. Which means that they don't do 9 damage, they do 18 damage. But the thing is that it can actually spread those 2 attacks between multiple units. So if you last hit someone with the first 9 damage, then you can hit the other 9 damage on another unit. So that's the only difference between that and doing 18 damage per shot. No, there's another one. If you get killed between the first attack and the second attack, you will only do 9 damage instead of 18. But yeah, those are really the only differences that there are. So basically you have to have a different, something happen between the first and second attack to make it be any different. Okay, we are back. It seemed that Fraps had collapsed. Well, it actually crashed, which is not good, of course. And so I had to restart a little bit earlier in the game. And I hope that it is not too much of a problem. However, we are going to get a large roach army in our base here. But we do have the one Immortal that we need to hold this off. Immortals do insane damage against armored unit. As you can see, 55 damage for each shot they do. And that is just an insane amount. And of course they take less damage from those units as well. Well, from the high damage units. They are of course very, very weak against these Zerglings, and the Zerglings might actually get in. Oh my god! Oh, the shields melt on the Immortal. The Immortal not focusing the roaches. Oh, he does, however, hold it off. Oh my god, yeah, second Immortal coming out actually saved the first one. And the Immortal is going to get back his shields. Oh my god, that was close to losing everything there. I mean, a few more roaches, a few more Zerglings, and that would have been over. And now he's moving out, but there's a new army waiting to invade his base. The Zerglings going for the Immortal, but the Immortal's still alive. It might actually still be able to do some damage. Now only one shot, only getting one shot off. This other Immortal, yeah, he lost his shields and only a few HP. But yeah, for the rest, worked out pretty well. Well, he knows there's a big army out and he shouldn't go out, but he is going out. He's going out to, Mutalist coming in. This is GG. There is no anti-air in his base. There are no cannons. Now there are 2 Stalkers, but the Stalkers will get 2 shot by this. And yeah, all of these probes will go down. Then he will just fly to this base, kill all of these probes. And yeah, by the time this army, which shouldn't have been out there anyway, by the time it gets back, because, well, with the mothership core being over here and not having the energy to recall the whole army anyway, he was not going to defend that. Oh my god, such a mistake. Yeah, well, you have those as well. Anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG.